Always. They're metal.
Are we? Are we live?
Metal.
Are we
Yes,
live?
we're live.
Are we live?
We're live.
Hi guys. Welcome to tonight's ASMR episode. We're just gonna sit here and talk into the mic and make Ryan cringe as much as possible.
Wait, hold on. This is
No.
gonna be really
Hang on,
gross.
wait. I got it. You're welcome, everybody.
Don't do this to me.
I was just gonna shove this thing up my nose. Hold on. I'm not gonna do that. That's gross. I put the thing in my mouth.
I ruined it. Like you guys were like, oh no, it's fine, and then I went, let me make this spicy. Amanda,
Boo, bitch.
what up? So, guys, as you'll notice, we are a person short tonight. Andy is out of town, so instead of running our normal Endless Ocean session, we're going to do some Monster of the Week. And it's going to be fucked up. It's going to be fun because we're having one old character hunt down another old character, and it's going to be delightful.
Yes, I have mods. Why wouldn't I?
I'm the mod.
Rob's a mod.
Yeah, I'm a mod.
Baisy's a mod.
Yeah, Daisy's a mod, I'm a mod, we got the Nightbot. It's hype. But yeah, so, good shit. If you guys don't know Monster of the Week, it's a 2d6 system for Powered by the Apocalypse, made extremely popular by Adventure Zone Amnesty, which is still to this day, and I'm going to catch some shit for this. It is my favorite Adventure Zone arc. Like, Balance was great. It set, like, the precedent for Griffin as a GM. But there's just something fucking special about Amnesty. And I will never deny my love for it.
I'll always go back and listen to Amnesty. It's so good.
Also, yes, I do love telling people what to do. It's why I'm a dungeon master. Also why I'm a dungeon master.
See how many? I don't know how many people would get that, Rob. It's okay.
That's the point.
We understand.
Exactly. But, so before we begin our session for the night, guys, just a reminder, if you use our codes, Kayla, if you would like to post those, we have a Dubby promotion. As previously mentioned, we are finally sponsored through Dubby. I get some cool discount stuff from them. And I did not realize that you actually permitted Kinky. Kayla, I should not be surprised. But yeah. So be sure to check out our Dubby code. It is CLTTRPG or Cronus Legion TTRPG. That gets you 10% off your Dubby order. If you don't know what Dubby is, it's a energy drink in powder form. You mix it up in a shaker bottle, and it's a lot cheaper than any commercially available energy drink for a fraction of the cost and none of the jitters. So there's that. Comes in 3 awesome flavor: Galaxy Grenade, Dub Smash, and favorite. Why can I not remember the Dragonade one? I almost fucked that up. Dragonade. So there's that. Delicious flavors. Additionally, we do have a couple other fun little things on our stream, like the fact of the day.
If you use !fun fact, it'll give you a fun little fact of the day. And if you use !TT, it'll give you our TikTok handles.
In fact, I'll even post those. Kayla. What the fuck? That's not a fun fact. That's a fun fact.
It's a fun fact.
Is it? Is it a fun fact? That is a fun fact
for somebody.
It's a fun fact.
If you filled the bathtub with your blood, you'd die. Yeah, no shit. You'd die if you filled a bucket with your blood.
Listen,
Hey, is that where you got that video thing? You said so. If oh my god,
probably.
fuck, I'm stupid.
Fucking right.
I set
Damn.
the bar with Cthulhu calling about your car's extended warranty. I have to keep that bar up there.
You really do. Yeah, now that that's derailed. Also, guys, just as a note regarding streams, as always, we do run Thursdays at 7 p.m. Arizona Standard Time. Check your local time. The reason we run it Arizona Standard Time is because of the fact that it is easiest to have like that one base spot to go with. I've tried running earlier, but it runs into like work schedules. So even though, yes, you unfortunately do miss Critical Role by watching us, if you're watching us, that means you love us, and we love you too. With all our hearts. With all of our parts. And with all of our souls. And with that
Even
cringe,
down there.
I'm out. With that cringe, no. But so yeah, I did want to mention for the stream, I've already discussed it with the players. Endless Ocean is going to be a very short campaign, probably on par with my first Arena campaign, Finis Tenebrae, where that was only 11 sessions. We'll probably be running that maybe 10 to 12, just because of the fact that with the pacing that we've already set, if you missed last session, you don't know that the party basically one-rounded, technically 3 rounds, 3-rounded an Elder Brain Dragon with their new ship. You know, hype as fuck, but also proving that I definitely might have fucked up pacing. So, rather than punish anybody, because it's nobody's fault except mine, we're gonna just speed through Endless Ocean and move into other stuff. We'll still just be doing Thursdays for a while, just because of the fact that with work schedules and everything, it's hard to coordinate multiple sessions a week. So, for now, there will just be the one session a week. We'll try and get a second game up eventually, but we really just, this is what's working best for schedules. If you want to watch other shit, I'm sure Kayla has game streams up sometimes during the week. I will have game streams up on mine sometimes during the week. It's probably going to be a lot of me getting my ass kicked on Elden Ring or playing State of Decay and being really good because I exclusively play on the easiest mode. Because I'm sorry, I am not a masochist. I really enjoy playing on lower difficulties because the story for that game is phenomenal. So yeah, there's that. I do have a couple other game ideas that I've pitched to the parties. Unfortunately, right now, none of them have specifically stuck. Like, a couple people are interested in a couple things. I know Ryan and I both love the idea of a Digimon session.
Listen,
But I don't know how to make it work.
I will listen. Trial and error. Just throw it out there.
That's true. Is this you saying that Digimon could be in the cards?
Absolutely. I will never say no to something that's Digimon related. Hold on. What the fuck did it go? Come here, you bastard.
Digimon could happen. Ryan and I thought that we were the only two. We're not the only two. That's fucking great.
I would never say no to a Digimon game.
So a Digimon campaign may happen next. Who will be in it? We do not know yet. But we'll see from here. But yeah, so that's just out there. Keep in mind that Endless Ocean will be short. I think I just posted episode 4 on Monday. I think
Sounds
that's
right.
the one I posted.
That
So, yeah,
I was
we're-
bored at work, and that's what I was watching.
Nice. I really want to figure out, Kayla, on your end, how loud are we?
Like,
When we're talking, how loud are we to you?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay, because I don't know if you've watched the episodes after.
I've
I've definitely rewatched them.
I'm dumb. I have the desktop audio down, but when I have games playing in the background, I never fix that. That's why.
Okay, so that's why. I was like, something's going
If it-
on. We
if
are
it
really
helps,
quiet.
Here, I'll even
Hey,
look. Look,
as long as people can
I'm
hear
just
us, that's all that
fucking
matters.
dumb because it's right here.
Listen, I do it all the fucking time, so
So,
But yeah, so before I make anyone any border, we're gonna hop into Monster of the Week, aka Hunters Club. So, Cameron,
what's up?
you kind of awaken feeling extremely like limp, heavy, as you find yourself in specifically a hospital bed in Young, Arizona. The last thing you remember was you and your companions Kit and Agent S fighting off against the creature currently known as the Mogollon Monster, a cryptid akin to Arizona's version of the Sasquatch. But you were losing that fight. You had the shit kicked out of you, and the last thing you remember was a tree trunk colliding with your rib cage. And Kit trying desperately to stabilize you, partially injuring you in the process, and seemingly deepening her own curses. But there's one here. Just you in a clinic bed. The monitor is overlooking your vitals. You seem to be stable. And then there's a pulse in your chest. And you feel your nails lengthen ever so slightly. You feel a little bit of your strength returning. And as you go to get out of bed, the door opens and you find a very, very exhausted Robert Revan walking through the door. Oh shit. Cam, don't sit up. Just lay down. You're okay. Holy fuck. Hey, I need a doctor. They're up.
But how long have I been here?
It's been 2 years. A year and a half, almost.
But it was just like yesterday.
No. And he pulls a paper from his back pocket, throws it to you, and as you catch it, you look at the date. It was 2020, the last you fought. It's 2022.
Oh, you gotta be fucking with me. Oh, maybe if I just go back to sleep, everything will be fine.
No. Not a good plan. I need you up.
Oh, why do you look worse than I feel?
Because I've spent the last 72 hours tracking Kit.
Why? What's wrong with Kit?
What isn't wrong with Kit? We knew she was Skulkstra, but we didn't know she would turn further and further. And she disappeared shortly after we got you to the hospital. S has been looking for her, but he went missing too. Right now, you're the last of my original hunters, and even some of my B team are out of commission. Guy Jacob disappeared. One of my younger local kids, Maggie, disappeared. Had a luchador on the team for a little bit. He disappeared.
Hello, luchador. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a long story, but
I don't know if I want to know, but okay.
yeah, I don't think we have time to tell you. But I need to get you back to Revan's Rest, like, soon as they clear you. Yeah, I've got some new hunters lined up, in a matter of speaking. But I need you because you're the last of my original hunters around. I can't send out Kayla. I can't risk her getting injured. Can't send out Sarah. She's our weapons expert. So really, you're it. I got a couple other people lined up to help you, but you're my OG at this point. And that's bad because you were only active for a week.
Cool. I take a year and a half nap and wake up and things have gone to shit. Did y'all not clip my nails when I was sleeping? Like the actual, like, general maintenance.
Come on. Sorry, my network disconnected for a second there. What did you say?
Oh, I said, did y'all not clip my nails when I was sleeping? Like, general maintenance. You got some clippers or something? Did we lose him?
Okay, I'm back up now. My internet dropped for like a good minute there, so I missed everything.
I noticed. You good now?
Yeah, I'm clear.
He's basically complaining about his nails, like general maintenance. Did y'all not clip my nails while I was sleeping? Like the fuck?
Oh no, we definitely clipped them. Cam, do you remember the hunt you were in the middle of?
It was definitely not a bear.
No. So I sent you guys out because of a sighting of the Mogollon monster. Y'all found it.
And it found a tree against my chest.
And when you guys managed to bring it down, we did not know at the time that killing the Mogollon monster while someone is vitally injured passes on the curse.
Am I a monster? That was loud.
In a matter of speaking, yes.
Are you gonna kill me?
No, if you remember, I also harbored 3 other monsters. Secure, contain, protect. That's what we do here at the Hunters Club. I find monsters, I send you guys out to determine whether we are able to contain them, and if not, we protect the public by bringing them down.
I'm not gonna, like, try to eat people, am I?
No, what did you see the last time you were fighting that thing? Did it eat people? I wasn't there.
I don't know. We were in the woods for what I fucking remember, or some shit that wasn't your civilization.
Well, then we have next to no information other than the fact that your curse transferred, or the curse of the Mogollon monster transferred to you from the poor sad sap that had apparently been missing for 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah. This does not make this any easier. Cam, I need you to hunt down Kit.
I'll try.
I have a team lined up. A team of interesting individuals, to say the least. You know how I mentioned the luchador earlier?
Yeah.
Well, apparently I found another masked wrestler. Not necessarily a luchador, but the Terror seems to be a very capable individual.
I'll take your word for it.
And I'm sending my daughter with you.
Oh, I didn't know you had a kid. I only did know you for like, what, a couple weeks?
Only 2 people in the world that are living knew I had a kid. Kayla and Sarah, the only 2 who knew I had a kid. You remember my gun? Jessica?
Yeah, the waifu.
There's a reason I named that gun Jessica. My wife died helping defend Revan's Rest from monsters. And to protect my daughter, I sent her away to boarding school.
Oh, that poor girl.
Yeah. Well, she came home about 6 months ago and has been keeping tabs for me, and is the reason we even found Kit. So, luckily, my powers did not die with me keeping Sarah alive. Even though I no longer have powers, my daughter inherited my abilities. So.
Alright. How fast before they let me out of here? I don't want to be in this room anymore.
And the doctor comes in, starts going over your medical. Just, wow, we didn't think you were ever going to wake up. We were starting to worry about brain damage. It looks like some changes in the chemical makeup of your brain. It's all good, doc. It's fine. I need those papers pronto. Oh, right. Yeah, I'll take care of that. That's gonna be just a minute, but you guys can head off. I'll fax those over to the Hunters Club. It'll be fine. Yeah. Cam, it's good to see you awake. Really weird doing a catheter, but specifically because it kept trying to push itself out. It's like your body was trying to reject anything put in. Food, catheters, needles. Your body kept trying to heal itself, but you just wouldn't wake up. So, yeah, I'm gonna go, Mr. Revan. Cam. The doctor walks out. Well, it sounds like we don't need to sign any paperwork, and let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's fucking go.
And he like walks over, helps you get up, and like for a moment there is that weakness that you've been in a coma for almost 2 years. But then as you're standing, your body seems to like start regenerating the muscle tissue, building back up that strength. And after just a few steps, you're walking on your own. That's gonna take some time getting used to.
Maybe, but I haven't felt this. Honestly, I haven't felt this good in a long time.
Saying apparently you needed a long nap. Alright, well, let's head back to Revan's Rest and we'll get you all strapped up.
I have one request before we go back.
I know. Taco Bell and Mountain Dew.
Yes!
I've already got it in the car. I was hoping you wake up. I've literally bought it every day for 2 years.
You're the man.
Every fucking day. Baja Blast, as requested when we first met, and the coffee pot has not been cleaned since your last batch of spider coffee.
It's gonna be the greatest when it gets used again.
For those who don't know that reference, spider coffee is Cam's way of brewing coffee using an energy drink called Spider as the water for the coffee pot.
When your caffeine needs caffeine and you said fuck sleep.
Yep. Also, Cam, I've bought you a new supply of energy drinks. It's going to be really good. Have not tried them yet because I don't drink energy drinks, but I figured you'd appreciate it. It's just canisters of powder. Trust me. Heard from Olivia, it works great. Again, I don't use it, but she said it's good shit. No jitters. They have a new flavor, mango peach, coming out, which is true.
Maybe I'll get
Product
some.
placement. There is a mango peach W flavor coming out. So, but yeah, no. So you'll have to tell me how it is. I don't know that I trust your taste buds at all.
I
Yep.
have
Lobby
the most
energy.
exquisite taste buds out of anybody I know. Which isn't a
I've
lot, but I
seen you-
know.
I've seen you eat hard 4-day-old Taco Bell.
And it was delicious.
You can't eat a chalupa after 4 days. It becomes
yes, you can. It is still food. It is viable.
I have so many concerns. That cannot be good for your health, and maybe that's why the Mogion curse took you, to try and cleanse you of all that.
You can try all you want. This body's a walking toxic waste dump.
I honestly thought you were gonna go for this body as a temple, but nope, that is much more accurate. That is the
no,
camera.
That would
this
make her
body-
a
this-
toxic.
This is not a temple.
Toxic
This is where
Avenger.
waste comes to die.
Too true. The last episode, Cameron was dead. Oh fuck. I would like to point out, you technically have a familiar as well, because if you remember, you hit the convenience store in Revan's Rest the last session you played Cameron, and bought a sentient egg salad sandwich.
We did!
Yep. So
I
you
forgot
have,
about it!
and what's funny is it's been in your jeans pocket for the last 2 years. The room reeks of eggs, and you're finally picking up that whiff, and you watch the sandwich kind of wiggle out of a pocket, one of your cargo jeans pockets.
I forgot about that!
I didn't. Motherfucker, I didn't. Oh fuck, I did not forget about that. There's no getting that out of your head. Real talk, when your players ask you for weird shit, and that's what you give them, and they don't just fucking go, oh, that's cool. They go, that's coming with me. I don't know if it's going in my body or going in my pocket, but it's either gonna be power or a pet.
I just know I remember getting questionable tuna salad sandwiches or egg salad sandwiches, and that was it.
Yep. And at this point, it has developed a face, because what you imagine would be mold is what two eyes are peeking out of like the side of the sandwich. Just like there's egg salad spewing out the side, and it's two little green mold eyes, and like the bread itself is the lower mouth, just fucking Muppet style. Straight up Muppet sentient egg salad sandwich.
Hey, little guy.
Out?
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just waiting for you.
Aw, thanks, buddy.
Well, especially since Mr. S and Miss Kit disappeared. You're all I got.
I ain't going nowhere, buddy. You're staying
hope so.
with me.
I hope not. This room's nice and toasty. They had to keep you warm because you kept dropping cold. Nothing produces mold by hot and damp.
It keep you hot and damp. You stay right there.
And you just slide him back in the pocket. Nice and warm. Also, I want you to know I'm emulating the worm from the labyrinth with that.
His name is Egbert.
I'm fucking dying. Stop it. Oh, fuck. Oh. As we pan camera, pulling away from the Young Arizona Medical Clinic to the Revan's Rest Hunters Club. The door opens, Cameron and Revan walking in with Egbert in Cam's pocket, and Cam, there are two unfamiliar faces to you in the lobby, as well as a comforting familiar face. You recognize Kayla, grizzled older woman who, much like Revan, is in her late 40s. But short hair, just kind of pushed to the side. It's a little graying. She tries to change it with colors, but, you know, you're living in Revan's Rest, Arizona. There's not a lot of beauty salons, let alone box dyes. There's not a Sally's Beauty Supply for like 3 hours from here. The closest one is in, if I remember correctly, Payson. So, but you you see Kayla. She just, oh good, finally. I heard you were awake, and I wasn't sure I believed it. How do you feel?
Like $1 million, honestly.
You know what? I don't know that I believe that, considering you took a tree trunk the last time I saw you. And
Yeah, I know, but like, I feel
like
great.
the last time we were together, my truck got flipped. By the way, my truck got totaled. I had to junk that thing. And I'm really pissed about that. I had that fucking truck for 20 years.
I'm sorry about that.
No, you're fine. You didn't do that. Revan, that's on you, motherfucker. You're not wrong. But, so, obviously you remember Kayla. Cam, this here is, because he won't give me a real name, this is the Terror. Terror, if you would like to describe yourself.
All right. The Terror is a actually I can show the image if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I am never going to say no to that.
All right. He's pretty much a I'm trying to remember what the name of those doctors were. Hold on, give me a minute.
There's
Oh fuck! I think I deleted the photo. Fuck.
it should still be in our group thing. Here, let me do this. I can
Give me
pin up
one.
the links. Here we go. Let me screen share this real quick. So, here is the Terror for you folks. I'm trying to zoom it, but it's not letting me zoom. So, this is the individual that is greeting you there, Cam.
It's one of I forget what they're called. They're
Plague doctors.
doctors.
It's a plague
Yeah.
doctor.
Yes.
Close that down. See? Terror before you is a disheveled, non-binary individual who
And we lost them.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to match him.
Sorry, my computer is giving me network issues, and I don't know why. It's had all day to fucking rest. But yeah, so is lacking the signature red sunglasses that Cam has worn thousands of times. But come on. Come on, computer. Stop being a douche canoe.
There
I
you
don't know why.
are.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. It keeps cutting out, and it'll do like, oh yeah, you still have signal, but it's really low, and then it'll go back to full, and then it just cuts completely for a second, and then comes back up. Apparently,
Because you screen shared.
probably it just does not like me. But yeah, one sec. Let me do this. Turn off my camera for a second, see if that helps a little bit with the signal. But yeah, so you're like face to face with this individual. You've been told about Cam a couple times. Cam is the one who survived a face to face conflict with the Mogion monster, and according to Revan's reports, is the current embody of the Mogion curse. You don't see it. There's not a lot in the frame that says, yeah, this looks like a hulking Sasquatch individual. But it's there.
Yeah.
And
I'd say the terror's just like I'm looking at her and just slowly tilting his head.
Right. You're an odd one, aren't you?
next
He
to
shakes his
you,
head.
next to you is
Yeah.
a small, much chattier, almost identical outfit to you individual who goes, all right, and on the pain. So this is my partner. We're tag partners. Yeah, Ted, you gotta talk to him. They it's not like we're doing a stage. I know. I'm stopping. And like, Pain is the LP version of Terror. So just imagine Terror's body as a little person.
So thank My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, that's he's the one running the show. I just come in when he smashed some skulls.
Right. Terror. Lackey. Got it.
Stage name is Pain. My real name is Pendleton Worth.
Yeah, we'll see what your worth is here in a little while. How about that?
That is horrifying. Does that mean I'm gonna die?
Oh, listen. I should have died.
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
Probably.
Oh,
Just
yep,
gonna
no.
be honest about that.
And a voice comes from the upstairs hallway going, nobody's dying unless I have anything to do with it. So, and coming from the upstairs hallway of all the rooms, walking down the stairway, is, if you could imagine Revan as a young woman, this would be him. Like, has longer dark hair with like some streaks in her hair, just red bangs going on. very slender build. Not a lot going on to her. She's almost got this like kind of vacant, pained expression on at all times. And she goes, "So he did live. Well, that's good. That means my vision wasn't wrong, which means we will find Kit. And my location was not wrong either." I guess introductions are in order. Olivia Coleman, you've been working for my father and getting basically free medical for the last 2 years. So, which is sad. My father put more work into you than he did to me. So, that's Olivia. That's not fair. Well, that's where we're at. So, family drama aside, I hope you guys are ready to go up towards, Payson again, because shit's going south badly. She's already torn through 4 towns. Last I checked, she's torn through Superior. She tore through Miami. She tore through Globe. Just to name a couple. And the last vision I got, she's in Payson. I don't know why she doubled back. I've been tracking her ass for almost 2 years, and somehow this is what she plans to do. So, as I'm sure you know, I will be following you. Yeah.
Alright, sounds fair.
And real quick, because it is actually a thing, I'm going to roll for her premonitions at the start of each mystery, which is right now. Oh, no, 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 no. I could not have rolled worse. So, that is a 5 for weird. I rolled double ones.
Oh no.
Ow.
So let me mark for experience. And on a miss, you get a vision of something bad happening to you, and the keeper holds 3 to be spent 1 for 1 as penalties to rolls you make. So instead of getting a 1 forward to prevent anything bad happening, or clouded visions and something bad happening, it's straight up just I get to fuck over my own OC child. So yeah. She just goes, the vision was not great. I'm not fond of the idea of being crippled. So,
We'll try to avoid that.
so let's go. We're going to be taking Spencer's van because Spencer went missing. Van is still here. And what was this? Oh, cool. And she just turns around to look at Revan and goes, "Come on, I want it." No, I'm not. Robert Revan. Will not withhold my mother's namesake if it's going to keep me alive. We're going to have a talk about that. But, fine. And he pulls the rifle off his back. Beautiful hunting rifle. Hands it over. Did you remember to grab your rounds? Of course I remember to grab my rounds. I have visions about all the bad shit that happens because of magic from you. You think I'm not going to fucking remember silver bullet rounds and several other fucking incendiary rounds in case shit goes bad? I'm putting an incendiary round straight in that hole in her back. And this is my daughter, folks. Please bring her home alive. Visions are not great. So, with that, I love that Amanda redid the fun fact.
Wait, she did?
Yeah.
Oh shit,
It's-
she did.
Yeah. Cameron, is there anything that you need in order to prepare? You've been out of the game a while.
I'm assuming all of my stuff was left in the room I was staying in.
Absolutely.
So I want to
Not
go.
only is there stuff left in the room, there's been additional advancements put in your room. Namely, new bricked laptops in order to make it so you can hook them up to your previous network.
Hell yeah. I'm not going
So
for
they
the
were like
lap. Thankfully, I'm not
laptops.
going for any of my laptops though. I do want to go in there and make sure that I do have my revolver and
Did you pick your hidden weapons? Because you have 3 weapons total.
no, I didn't. I didn't hit my head.
Yeah, you gotta pick your hidden weapons. I remember you had the flashlight.
I remember the flashlight because the flashlight doubled as a weapon.
Yeah, I remember
And
you
then-
used it as a baton. So
Yeah. And I'll probably just grab
But-
the revolver and the flashlight then.
well, you have one more weapon
I know. It's what the.
because
It
you
isn't-
get 2 hidden weapons and 1 normal weapon.
The Roll20 sheet doesn't have the hidden weapons, so that's why I was.
If you look on gear, the second spider on gear is hidden weapons.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I'm just blind. I don't know what I butterfly knife. Why not?
It's fitting. It really is. So, Terror. While Cameron's run up to their room to find tools they might need, Payne looks at you and goes, "All right, boss. So, am I going with you?" "All right. We get to fight some shit. It's gonna be good."
Part of me hopes that Terror picks him up and throws him and uses him as a weapon. Just like a little
man.
Pain
Stop reading my
grenade.
mind.
Oh, that's
Just pick him up
perfect.
and throw him. Like
pain
legitimately a move called the pain grenade.
Oh man, that's, you know what? That's almost as good as your actual special move.
Oh, now I'm curious. We'll find
You'll
out
just
later.
have to
We'll
wait
find
and
out.
see,
I
yeah.
want to know though.
So, he just, all right, I'm gonna go get in the van, and we're gonna fuck shit up. Yeah. And you can't see his face, but he is just like absolutely delighted that he gets to go on a hunt.
Just walks and heads for the, not the van, it's the hearse.
Yeah. Oh well, I was mentioning he does go to your hearse, but he was thinking for a second there because you guys were taking S's van. He was like, "Oh, van, nope, hearse, way better vibes," and just hops in the front passenger seat and just on his little booster seat because listen, man, he's like, I'm not missing the action ever, so he's got an elevated seat set in the front passenger seat.
And Tara just buckles him up.
Just snaps.
Hits him on the head.
Is Payne's booster seat just a car seat? Oh no. He's like, I can't say it, but I can't let any harm befall my little buddy. Oh god, that's delightful. Alright. So, Cameron, as you're gathering your gear, there's a knock at your door, and Olivia is standing there. Alright. So I'm supposed to follow your orders for this, just so you're aware.
All right. This is
Don't
either
get
gonna
me
be
wrong.
good or bad, so we'll find out.
Well, I have concerns considering your last hunt, the only hunt you've ever been on, other than helping tame Aunt Kayla, was literally a fight that ended in you in a 2-year coma.
One and only hunt, and it was a failure. I'm aware.
The hunt wasn't a failure. You were just hospitalized.
I wouldn't call that a win, though.
I wouldn't call it a loss, though, because there's no longer a Mogion monster terrorizing campers.
Maybe not, but
Now we just have to worry about the Mogion monster terrorizing the break room.
just don't touch the coffee pot and we'll be fine.
I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. I'm almost positive that that's worse than your sentient sandwich.
You leave Egbert out of this. Egbert did nothing wrong.
I didn't do nothing. I'm
Yeah.
just here.
You tell him, Egbert.
Listen, that thing reeks, and the coffee pot smells worse. Somehow you made a coffee pot smell worse than rotten egg sandwich.
Proud of that one.
Yeah, and if it makes you feel better, Aunt Kayla brewed 3 days ago. She does it every 3 days and just keeps putting it back through. Some Wubby Energy coffee.
Woman after my heart.
Yeah, it's literally, for some reason, they were all convinced you were going to live through this. I was kind of hoping you'd be dead, to be honest, because, it's really frustrating watching my absentee father care more about somebody who's just fucking some flake that showed up. You get my drift?
I get it.
So, with you being in charge, no, I will cover your ass because I'm a fucking professional and I don't play around with this bullshit. But I don't like you.
That's fair. I don't have to like me.
I don't know why anyone likes you. I've gone to your computer. Who do you think bricked those laptops for you?
I mean, that's fair too. I don't know why anybody likes me either. It just fucking... I don't have an ounce of, charisma on me at all.
That's really concerning. You don't even have a backbone to be like, hey, I'm really likable. All right, we're all going to die, and I'm going to be crippled for nothing. Cool.
I could lie to you and say, yeah, I'm the best person ever. I'm not going to lie to you. I have no reason to.
Right before a hunt, I would almost appreciate it. But I understand where you're coming from, so I appreciate your honesty.
Hate the game, not the player. Let's go.
I'm positive that goes the other way, and she just walks out of your room.
I'm making friends.
In the best of worst ways. So, as you make your way down to S's van, you've been in it once before. Listen, this thing is very uncomfortable. You know that it's literally just an anonymous black van, has some surveillance gear on top, and he recently added on a camouflage bubble, so it makes it look like there's nothing there. You remember that from before your last hunt. So yeah, there's that. I don't have anything else for that. She gets into drive and just, all right. Yep. I figured they were taking Terrace hearse, and you see next to the van is just this awesome ass hearse. It's slight. It's got a slight lift on it, slightly bigger tires. It's supposed to be showy. It's cringy for sure. and you're not entirely sure there's not a body in the back of it.
Is there at least the
There will
coffin in
be.
the back?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Where would
okay.
the body go?
I'm just.
Just to be fair, if there's nobody in there, the little guy takes a nap.
It's true.
they're,
It's true.
they're comfortable, okay?
Yeah, like, listen, sometimes you just gotta take a dirt nap. As Andy would put it.
Okay, I do want to use connect the dots
Okay.
because I
Yeah.
want to see if I can like discern some reason why she would have come back.
Okay.
If why Kit would have come back. Come on, give me a good roll for the first one.
Yeah,
Oh,
plus
that's a
sharp.
10. Oh, plus sharp? That's a
Yeah,
12.
plus sharp. Nice. So, on a 10 plus, you get to hold 3. So, you can spend them 1 for 1 during the mystery to ask me questions. Yeah, basically, you're just looking for wider patterns. Which one are you specifically looking for?
I guess it would be how does this mystery connect to the bigger picture? Like why did she come back? Is there something here that's drawing her here or
Okay. So with a 12, you know that it's not necessarily that it's drawing her back, more that based on her dark drive, that her pure drive is lust. You remember she fed off people. Originally, it was just she could feed off the emotion itself, and now it seems she's feeding off of the life forces. But yeah. So basically, it's not that she's coming necessarily back to Revan's Rest, but she's following the path of where's the most people that she can absorb.
okay.
And you have 2 more, but you can spend those when you wish. So
We're just getting
you don't
started.
have to spend them right away. It's perfect. Let's see. Oh yeah, you do also have your net friends ability. I forgot about that. Perfect. All right. So, yeah, as you guys begin the drive to Payson, you've been there before. You went through Payson the last time after taming Kayla's were-coyote form. Just kind of, why is it doing this again? I don't like that. I really need to get a new web camera. I appreciate Ramil getting me this one because I wasn't able to use webcam for a minute there when I first got my new computer, but I need a new webcam that doesn't autofocus constantly. So that's next on my list. But yeah, so you've been through Payson before. Like it's a small town. Most notable like points of interest would be like the lake in the center of town. There's a massive Walmart. A lot of it is just like locals and their housing. People passing through on their way into like vacation destinations like Pine Top. Definitely sees more through traffic in the winter months because of all the snowbirds, and especially winter months because of skiing and snowboarding up in Pine Top, since Pine Top is a major winter destination. So, upon arrival, she parks the van near the lake, since there's like it's basically park area. It's a man-made lake. Parks the van, has the camo bubble on, so it's not that it changes the appearance of the van. What it does is it makes it almost like that uncomfortable gaze feeling where you like turn your eyes away from something. So people don't look at the van because of that feeling of uncomfort that surrounds it. and pulling up right next to it, almost as if it has its own fucking camo bubble. Terror pains hers. And Olivia's just turning on surveillance equipment. Alright, see if I remember how all this fucking works. The old man did not clean in here well. So,
We lost him again. In the meantime, if you hit exclamation point code, you get that dope ass like discount code for Dubby.
No,
10%
for
off.
DM's camera doesn't have energy. You can.
Rob's camera needs some Dubby. That's what needs to happen. That's what's happening over there. His internet's losing energy. It needs to get good. Get that Dubby.
it does need to get some of that Dubby. Or Wubby in this world.
Get some Wubby. Get some Dubby Wubby.
Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
Oh, yes, yes.
But yeah, so she just we're just gonna follow feeding patterns, check police radio, see if there's anybody who's passed out from exhaustion, things like that. Yeah, it's
Well, she's gonna look for. She would look for heavily populated areas, wouldn't she?
Payson is a pretty heavily populated area.
Okay.
I mean,
Where
for what it is.
are there any like I don't know, big hangout points or like party venues or like
She
maybe
points out the front window. You're looking at it. The park with the lake is the biggest draw. People fish on the lake. Couples take walks around the lake. It's basically the major destination for Payson.
Okay.
I'm also checking for any possible calls from places like there's antique shops down the road a little bit, which has me concerned because, as we've seen, since the weird shit is real, a lot of times there are, how do I put it, artifacts and things hidden in antique shops that people don't recognize. So there's that. So I'm also checking for chatter regarding stuff like that.
Okay. Does she have like an attack pattern? Like just checking the day, evening, night? When is it like more prevalent?
Usually early evening is what we've seen, and according to my vision, should attack somewhere near the water. That's why I picked the lake as our parking spot. Keep in mind, was not a good vision. Like I said, I end up crippled if this goes poorly. Hoping that the premonition was wrong. My father's premonitions were not great. Hopefully mine being worse is not an actual thing.
Well, we won't come out of here dead.
You tell yourself that.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
tell
tell
yourself
myself that.
Alrighty, so perfect. And what am I gonna do? Oh, so she just, as she's saying that, just kind of that staring you down. She is going to basically jinx you. She's trying to alter your success or failure. She's trying to like discreetly do it. So plus weird. The last one did not go great. I rolled double ones. That's not bad though. That's a 13, I believe. So I rolled a 6 and a 4, and she's got plus 3 weird. So on a 10 plus, she holds over 2. And she's just, you catch her staring at you, and she looks over to Terror as well. And there's a slight chill up your spine. Terror, you feel this chill up your spine, but you don't know where it's coming from.
Just slap it and look at his hand.
He goes, "Find something, boss?" Was that a bug? Oh, wow. Should I go pick up a burrito or something? We're gonna be sitting here a while, all right?
What the fuck is that guy's name? I don't remember.
What?
Hold on.
Or just gives him some money for the burrito.
All right, usual. Perfect. I'll be right back. And he like hops out of the hearse, goes around to the van, and just knocks on the door and just because the creepy factor, and Olivia opens the door. What do you want, you creepy little fuck? Well, I was just making sure if anybody needed some snacks since we're on a stakeout, and I figured I'll go get some burritos. I'm gonna go get the boss's regular, get me mine, and then hey, do you folks need anything, Cam? You're probably hungry. I'm not getting Taco Bell. I'm getting real Mexican food.
Taco Bell is real Mexican food, and how dare
No.
you slander that in my presence?
No, I wanted to say sir for a moment, but I know that Revan said you identify as non-binary. No, folk. I think that's about as nice as I can get, folk. No, it's not. It's Americanized Mexican slop that they pretend is real Mexican food. Even Taco Bell doesn't act like it's real Mexican food.
It is delicious, and the
It was
best
bad.
I like.
I didn't say it was bad. I said it's not real Mexican food.
You
And I'm sorry,
slandered. You
but I am
slandered.
getting a chorizo and egg burrito with potato, which you can't get in Taco Bell.
You can if you know how to order it.
There's no chorizo. Do you know what chorizo is?
It's not if you don't try.
I swear. Boss! He just kind of stops off, all pissed off. I'm getting you a burrito, a real burrito. Kind of
I'm so proud.
Listen,
Fuck was his name?
we unintentionally made the most fucked up reference to a fucked up joke about Penn and Teller. It was not the original plan, but we're making it work. So, but yeah, for the two of you who are jinxed, on your first roll regarding the monster, you'll have a +1 to your roll.
Okay.
So, with that, yeah, Pain disappears, comes back like 10 minutes later with a bag of burritos and just hands Terror his burrito, throws his on the front seat, and then walks over to the van. Olivia just goes, it's not very discreet if you keep coming up to it. It's fine! Here's your ham, egg, and cheese. And you, Cam, are getting a fucking proper burrito.
I'll eat it, but I'm gonna hate it.
You're gonna fucking like it.
I will punch you across this lake.
You can try.
I
You do
will.
realize I'm a professional athlete, right?
You realize that doesn't scare me, right?
It should. I've been hurled across stage.
I was nearly killed by a literal monster.
Yeah, no, it was pretty interesting to hear that story. Kind of funny. And he just walks off. Oh, wait, apple sodas for everybody. And just walks back.
Oh, I'm gonna throw him in that. I'm gonna use him as fishing bait. That's what I'm gonna do. Terror, can I use him as fishing bait? Fine.
Hops up into his car seat, unwraps his burrito, and just it's done right where the burrito is wrapped in tinfoil, so it gets that sweaty, glistening tortilla. Done right where it's soaked in the juices, and his is kind of reddish because of the spices from the chorizo.
Damn it.
Listen,
Brothers.
that's why you guys come to my show. I describe food every session.
No, but Three Brothers is closed. God fucking damn it. No,
Listen, I have been talking about a chorizo and egg burrito all day, and I'm really mad I don't have one.
Listen, I had
So
I had barbacoa. I had a breakfast barbacoa burrito this morning, and it was so good.
I literally, you know what? I'm texting Jess right now. I'm gonna ask her if we have money where she can bring me a chorizo and egg burrito on the way home, because that is so fucking good, and I've been craving one since fucking 9 o'clock this morning. Granted, I had the best peanut butter and jelly burger today. So good. Had habanero raspberry jelly on it.
Ooh.
They are.
Yeah. No, like high scale fucking, they make their own kettle chips at the restaurant, serve that as the side for your burger, and it was crunchy peanut butter, habanero raspberry jelly, applewood smoked bacon, Havarti cheese, and an 8-ounce fucking beef burger. And it was the most fucking sexual experience I've had with a burger in years.
That
It was
sounds
so good.
delicious.
It was so good. It, like, Jess even had a bite, and she's like, "That's not bad." Their fucking soup was really good too, because they had their soup of the week was a green chili pork soup, and it was so good, so fucking good.
Text his door real quick.
Okay. All right, perfect. Yeah, I had to be like, I didn't even say, "Can I have a chorizo burrito?" I said, "Can I have a chorizo burrito?" Because the reason we were talking about chorizo burritos is because there was a fucking creek called Carrizo Creek, Carrizo, and Jess saw it as chorizo the first time, and I went, "Fuck! Now I want a chorizo burrito." That was at 9 o'clock this morning when we were heading up to Shola. Man. So, anyways, yeah. As you guys enjoy your burritos, the day
And he
kinda
was really trying to get past his mask.
He goes, "Boss, just put up the privacy screens and take your mask off. Nobody's gonna see it but me, and I've seen your face. It's all right. I've seen your face."
Oh, he doesn't
And
have
he's
like one of those little flaps that just he can just like clap it down and just expose just like the bottom half of his face.
He would quickly look around and put up the privacy flaps.
and it, like, you flip a switch on your car door, and a second screen goes up, just a black tint screen. All the screens go up as you take off your mask and enjoy your burrito. What is your regular order?
I'm trying. It's a. I'm trying to think of the name of the burrito that I really like. Double. Oh, it'd be with chicken, beans, rice, avocado.
I don't remember the name of it, but that sounds bomb.
It's bigger, so because he asked for the double.
Yeah, oh yeah, and it's a huge burrito. Like the burritos here are normally like they're long and slender, and they've doubled the meat, so you're eating a bullet. And it's delicious. Cam, he got you a chorizo, egg, and potato burrito, and motherfucker. Anybody who says potatoes don't belong in a breakfast burrito is wrong.
Oh no, I always put potatoes on my burrito. I even put it on my barbacoa.
I used to fight with my coworkers in Tucson because they were like, "No, why would you put potatoes in a burrito? It's filler." Motherfucker, do you know what the potatoes are for? The potatoes, when cooked properly, absorb the juices of the fucking burrito so you get the best, most succulent flavor in every potato-filled bite.
The potatoes at Adriana's in Breckenridge, that's some of the best breakfast burritos I've ever had. Potato, bacon, egg, and cheese. Every morning. So good.
Sorry,
the best part
I am
about high
actually texting my burrito order. Luckily, I have tortillas, so if Jess can't get me one because we're broke, I can order one or I can make one myself. So, yeah, as the day kind of progresses on, it was like midday by the time you guys got here. You're now starting to slip into early evening, and there are, as Olivia said, there were a lot of couples out and about, kind of walking the park hand in hand, just kind of swinging. There's some fishermen on the little dock, and you see kind of cloaked individual. Looks like a hooded jacket, just making her way over to a little paddle boat section. It's hard to tell from here who it could be. They're not necessarily being spooky, just hood up.
Why do they have their hood up? It's like not hood weather. Should we go look? We should go look. I'm gonna go be nosy. I don't know how inconspicuous Cameron can be,
Not getting into that.
but like, I just want to walk like the border of the lake, kind of heading towards
Okay.
them.
Let's see. That would be. I want to say this would be. Let's make this an act under pressure.
Okay. Would that be a cool?
Yeah, that's plus cool.
Oof, that's a minus cool for me. Real big. Oh, that's just an 8.
Okay. That is a mixed success, and mixed success on a act under pressure. Okay. So I can give you a worse outcome, a hard choice, or a price to pay. And I think I'm gonna go with the price to pay. As you're making your way, just trying to be kind of like inconspicuous, not necessarily drawing attention to yourself, but not like outright sneaking, you begin making your way over, and a dog from somewhere in the park just like rushes over seeing you. Like, just super excitable lad rushes over to you and goes to put like paws on your chest, and the owner calls the dog back, and as the dog rushes back, this is either I will let you either lose an item or blow your cover.
Ah, fuck it. I'll lose an item.
Okay. Roll me a d6, and on a 1 or 2, it'll be your revolver. A 2 or 3, it'll be your flashlight. Or a 5 or 6, or 1 or 2 is your revolver. 3 to 4 is your flashlight, and 5 or 6 will be your remaining item, which was your butterfly.
Ah, there goes the revolver.
Okay. Perfect. I love that. Yeah, the revolver drops from the strap that you have, just clatters on the ground. You manage to like pull yourself away, distancing from it. The hood turns, stares at the object on the ground, starts walking away.
Can I like try to discern who's there?
I will let you. What would that be? We're gonna say that would be. Oh, this is an interesting one. I will let you make this either investigate a mystery or read a bad situation. So both of those are plus sharp, but the goal is different. Actually, we'll say this is investigate a mystery because you are specifically trying to determine who this is.
Yeah.
So that I feel like that fits.
8.
Okay, that's another mixed success. So you get 1. Hold can be spent to ask the following questions: what happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What is going to do? What is being concealed here? I will say that the information you gather from this is you do see at the very bottom of like a long coat, kind of like a raincoat look almost, is the very tip of something furry.
Okay. I definitely want to know what's being concealed here, but by the sounds of that, I think we know. And
For all you know, this could be a Kingster with a tail plug.
maybe.
It could be.
All right, definitely what's being concealed here. And can you read the list off again?
Well, so that is the answer for what's concealed here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the only one that really applies to that. Especially because what sort of creature is it? You already know what Kitsilana is. You already know she's a Skulkster. So. But yeah. So. What you do with that information is up to you.
I'll make my way back. And inform everybody of what I know.
Okay.
Just
you make your way back to cars. Olivia goes, all right, so what the fuck was that? Where's your gun?
It's right. Oh, fucking hell. That dog jumped on me. I guess I dropped it.
Fuck. Okay, I really hope that wasn't Kit because that might have just blown our cover.
Well, it might be Kit, but I don't think it blew our cover.
Okay. So, do you think it's Kit?
I mean, maybe I saw something furry, but like, I'm kind of doubting myself. But definitely watch them and maybe see what happens.
All right. Well, do we call everybody in Taylor?
Yeah, I think we need. I definitely think we should.
Okay.
This could be a red herring for all I know, but like,
out of the car, we're on foot. And just all right. This is gonna be good.
Hey, Terror, you could use Pain as like a little puppet, do some like entertainment. He talks a lot as it is.
See him kind of give the thought.
I know you've got a thing about hands up your ass, but it doesn't mean the rest of us do.
Hey, I don't kink shame.
It's not a kink shame. That's concerning.
Oh, no concern.
I'm not about that life. Especially not. He's got big hands. Have you seen this man?
He just lifts off his hands.
Is it Hornswoggle? It's not Hornswoggle.
and starts, all right, I'm gonna
So
go.
sorry.
And he's just like, he fucking like hops out of the car and just, "Oh, fuck these assholes. Fuck these assholes. So yeah, he makes off on his own. All right, everybody spread out, surround the park. Keep an eye out for her. If you hear anything, just buzz on the thing on your jackets. I've put, it's a radio. Buzz on them. We're good.
Right on.
She starts making off another way.
I think I'm gonna head the same direction I did before.
You're gonna go back the way you did.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Tara, what are you doing?
Going after his little buddy.
He's got to go after his little buddy. Start rushing after Pain. Yeah. Cam, the direction you went before, you don't know where you dropped it, but your revolver is nowhere in sight.
Oh, motherfucker. Damn it. I'll find it later. That's some bullshit.
And as you're looking around, you notice the man who was at the pedal boats earlier is no longer there.
Do we still see the cloaked figure anywhere around?
Made off towards the north side of the park. Past that, it's a pretty big park, so you'd have to trek around. I mean, it's a park with a man-made lake in the middle. So
Is the pedal boat still there though, right?
yeah, pedal boat is still there. The pedal boat vendor is gone, as is the cloaked figure, hooded figure.
And like, if I'm looking around the dock, is like there any sign of like a scuffle or any struggle?
Roll me investigate a mystery.
Is that sharp?
Yeah, plus sharp.
9.
You get 1. Let's see. What happened here? What can it do? What can it hurt? Oh, what can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to, or yeah, what was it going to do, or what is being concealed here? So
Oh, what happened?
what happened
What
was,
happened?
what happened here? It looks like, based on the footprints in the dust, you can see that it looks like the person must have followed her, whoever this individual under the cloak was. But it doesn't look like there was a scuffle. You do see that there is a second set of footprints that heads off towards the north side of the park.
Hop on the radio and just be like, hey, I don't know who's closer to the north end, but keep an eye out. I think it might actually be Kit, and she might have somebody.
It's funny you say that, because, hey, Terror, as you catch up to Pain, you've reached around the northeast side of the lake and are, headed up towards the north end of the park. And you hear moans?
Slurping sound.
You hear moans from the tree line. And Payne just goes, boss, 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 boss. Someone's getting it on.
He slaps him upside the head.
Fuck! Our target fucks him, doesn't she? She's a succubus. She's a sculptor. Scandinavian succubus. They go. Oh, right. And he puts his finger to the tip of his plague doctor mask. Yeah. Hey, guys. We might have spotted her. Or heard her at least. Somebody's getting busy up here.
Slaps him again.
What? There's someone fucking in the tree line.
Whack.
Stop hitting me! I don't know how else I'm supposed to say it. There's moans from the tree line.
Don't be so loud. We can hear you.
I swear to God, you're all amateurs. I'm rounding the lake right now, heading towards the north side, and so from the lake visually, Cam, you're about here. This is where the paddle boats were. You're up here, Terror, with Payne, and she's up over here. The sounds are coming from somewhere around here. Finger placement, sometimes you just gotta.
It could be a little lower down here.
We're so fired. We're gonna breach terms of service real quick.
We reached
Very much.
terms of terms of service with the butt fisting joke.
Oh, listen. Sometimes you just have to make a butt fisting joke. Okay, cool.
I'm on my way up there.
Are you going east or west?
East or west?
Yeah, east or west.
I go east.
You go east? Alright, so you end up meeting up with Payne and Terror. And over on the west side, you can just in the distance make out Olivia, who is crouching down beside a tree in the tree line. So.
Alright,
Question, what are y'all doing?
What are y'all doing? Screwing? This is where shit gets real weird, guys. Welcome to Corona Sea Legion TTRPG After Hours.
Can I use my second question?
Yeah.
Is this person connected to... Nope, never mind. I'm gonna wait. Never mind, I'm gonna wait.
Okay. Yeah.
I changed the mend.
Okay. You guys are, like, getting close, and you hear moans from two parties, and the male voice seems to be getting weaker. Like, quieter.
Should we just run in and get her while she's weak? Or are they, like, occupied?
Listen, this guy could just be a pushover, but I'd like to be careful and at least get a bead on this. So let's get a little closer, try and get a line of sight. I don't want to see those fucking in the park, but still.
Okay. We'll get a little closer then.
Important question, Cam.
Yeah.
Did you bring Big Bert with you?
Yes, he's hanging out my pocket! Oh no!
What do you mean? Someone's fucking.
I'm gonna put my hand on Egbert and shove him in my pocket. Egbert, shut up! Egbert, shut up!
And from the bushes you hear, I was expecting you to come sooner, but this'll have to do.
And she gets up, adjusts her outfit, and starts walking back towards the lake.
Kit?
Just walks past. Doesn't even seem to see you. Like, you don't know whether she was talking to the person, whoever this was, or whether they were talking to you. You don't know.
That's it. Fastball special.
All right. I would like you, sir, to. We're going to roll to kick some ass. I would count this as a daredevil move because of the fact that it's not your signature move, and it is tricky, high risk, and it's a maneuver. So go ahead and roll plus tough.
Right, so is a 10, my dude.
All right, fuck yeah. So with a 10, you get to pick 3. Interrupt a move someone else or something else is making, so they can't do it yet. Take a +1 forward. Give another hunter +1 forward. Inflict 2 harm if you were unarmed, or don't suffer harm in return.
Inflict harm.
Okay.
Didn't say pick another one.
Yeah, you get a total of 3.
I'll say last one is give another hunter 1 forward. I'm gonna give it to Ayla's character.
Okay, so you give it to Cameron, and you did the inflict harm, and what was your second one?
Oh, to give another hunter 1 forward.
Okay, you have 3 choices.
Oh, 3. I thought you said
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, you rolled a 10, 3.
Right, so the last one would be you don't suffer harm in return.
Oh, hype, cool. So essentially, you are kicking ass, and normally, you would take harm as well on a kick some ass. But because you chose to not take harm in return, because you're throwing pain, you don't take the harm. So you pick pain up and just fastball special this little fucker. Clocks the individual in the back, and Cam, almost as like a special point of inspiration, you notice that pain starts to sink into this individual's back. This is almost assuredly Kit. However, Terror, the reason you don't take the harm is pain takes it for you. As you watch, pain starts to disintegrate the left or the right arm. And he goes, no, and then pushes off. The coat is completely disintegrated, and you see an empty void in her back. Just a black pit. Seemingly like a black hole on her back. And Cam, you remember it being very small. Tiny. It encompasses almost the entirety of her back now.
That fucking grew.
Pulls off the coat, which is like torn to shreds from the disintegration. I was gonna let you live, Cameron. I was gonna let you walk away. I was talking to the body back there. I didn't expect that to take that long. I was getting really good at my trade.
But it's time to kill you, Cam. And
in this moment, Olivia, since she has a line of sight now, is going to use the big whammy. She's going to roll to kick some ass, but it's plus weird. As she rushes in. That is a total of 10. So, doesn't get the magical backlash. Deals 2 harm, luckily ignoring Kit's armor. Because Kit had gotten some defense after the last session. But unfortunately, Kit has a lot more health now. So, let's see. Ignores the armor. Excuse me. And let's see. Took 2 points. However, she kind of just like knocks Olivia away as she erupts this magical force from herself, which is also 1 harm magical ignore armor. So Olivia takes 1 harm in exchange. But because hang on, I'm trying to remember how to do all this. It's been forever since we did this. On roll to kick some ass, she's going to inflict terrible harm. Olivia is. So instead of just the 2 points of damage that she would have done, she's going to do a total of 3. So there is that. And she just gets knocked back by Kit's magic and just a Revan, Cam, and a fucking luchador. Really? Sorry. You're WWE status, aren't you? And just stares you down and goes, well, if you don't want to talk. What you got?
I don't know. I'm trying to like process this in my head because I thought I had something, but apparently not.
Let's see.
Kit? Yeah, it's me. I ain't dead.
Yeah, no shit, I can smell you.
Yeah, I probably stink too.
No, I can smell the curse on you.
Yeah, again, I probably stink. I did just take like a 1.5 year nap too, so that was really nice. But can we talk about this?
You can try, but I know what Revan wants. You're here to stop me, aren't you?
Well, I mean, yeah, but I'd rather not kill you.
What do you think Revan's gonna do to me once he gets me back there? I've been killing people for almost 2 years. Do you think he's gonna let that go? On the off chance that he's kind, Revan's gonna imprison me.
What happened?
You happened. The hunt happened. I tried to save you. And all it did was made me worse. Stronger. The feeding. To feed, to live. I can't resist it anymore.
There's got to be something we can do to help.
Unless you can manifest a soul for me every single day so I can survive, I don't think there's a way out of this, Cam.
can we try?
You can try. And she turns to walk away.
I'm gonna tackle her.
Okay. Are you trying to hurt her or just hold her?
Just hold her.
This is going to be act under pressure. And you do have a +1 forward now that you know it is her.
Okay, so that's just gonna be a straight roll then. And that could not be any better. That's 2 6s.
Nice. I totally believe it. Also, are we using the same brand? Are we both using Kraken?
Yes.
I should not be surprised that we're both using Kraken.
This is the Edward and Jacob set.
Gross. I'm using the set Amanda got me, the 2 sets, the dragons and skulls. So yeah,
Kraken, if you're watching, sponsor us.
yeah,
Please do.
seriously.
I've
Listen,
spent like $500 on you.
any dice company that wants to sponsor us, Roll for Initiative, Kraken, Die Hard, I use all 3 of those actively. So, would love a dice sponsorship.
Kraken, I've
Send-
spent like $500 on you, please.
Yeah, seriously. The amount of money I've spent on Roll for Initiative dice for the girls is insane.
So, yeah, with a act under pressure, you rolled obviously 12 plus. So, yeah, you do what you set out to do. So you tackle her, pin her to the ground, and she just puts her hands to the ground and starts to push up, seemingly much stronger than she was when you guys were last together.
Come on,
Cam,
Kit. We can talk about this.
you're not winning this one, Cam.
I'm sure as hell gonna try.
She begins to shapeshift into her animal form, and slowly becomes a fox that just slips out from underneath you and starts running.
That Terra's going after.
Perfect. What are you doing
He's
with it?
breaking out his shotgun.
Yeah. You're gonna roll to kick some ass, I take it?
Yes, sir.
Roll me plus tough. Which is a +3 for you, my friend.
That's 12 I did.
Oh yeah. So on
Nice.
kick some ass, you because you rolled a 10 plus, you get 1 extra effect. You can either give advantage to yourself or another hunter, inflict terrible harm, suffer less harm, or force them where you want them. So you'll
Somewhere I
automatically.
want him.
Okay, where do you want her?
I just want her on the ground.
All right. Yeah, as you fucking shoot her ankles, she, again, with the magical force, just throws this dark energy at you. You take 1 point of harm, which ignores armor. And then she is down on the ground. How much was the damage on that for the shotgun?
Give me 1 second. It says shotgun, 3 harm.
Perfect. Okay. And she's just on the ground, grabs her ankle, like her leg, which you see is fucking Swiss cheese. It is Swiss cheese. Got her good. And
He's still walking towards her.
she begins healing her leg. And you
But he's
walk.
still walking toward her.
Nice.
Est.
Oh yeah.
You can't put under the mask, but
Can't
touch his little buddy. Don't touch his little buddy.
I want you to realize the connotations of that, considering
Yes,
she's
I know.
this.
You,
You touched my
sorry,
little
if the viewers
buddy.
or whoever thinks that's dirty, shame on you.
Listen, I think that's dirty as the DM. I'm wearing a hentai shirt. Of course, I think that's dirty.
Of course.
Yep. But yeah.
Wasn't meant to be.
No, I got you. What you doing, Cam? You literally see Terror stalking up on Kit, who is on the ground injured. You do see that the Swiss cheese leg is healing up for 2 points.
I was trying to play nice, but I don't think see that playing out very well. Question: with Claws of the Beast, when it says all natural attacks get a +1, does that just mean like all, like my physical attacks, or like if I used a weapon, would that get +1?
That is specifically on a natural weapon, a natural attack, which is one of the options for monstrous. I would say if you're doing barehanded, we'll treat it like brass knuckles basically, and you would instead deal 2 harm instead of 1 harm.
Okay. Yeah, while she's
it's
on the ground, I want to run up and like jump and just punch her.
Perfect.
Like full up jump dive punch.
As you literally rush, you feel your body start to shift. Your muscles harden. You don't grow too much in size. It's like your body is still adapting the abilities. But as you go to punch, hair starts to cover your hand. And it just boom, roll for your kick some ass.
Kick some ass is tough, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 6.
After tough?
Yeah.
That's a failure. Mark experience.
Oh boy.
Yep.
I have a 0.
You have a 0 in tough?
I have a 0 for tough.
What is your weird score is the question.
+2.
I'm surprised you didn't take unholy strength.
I thought about it. I really should have.
Apparently. Oh man. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, dope. Where are we doing? Where am I doing? There we go. Yeah. Olivia is going to she's gonna try and help. She's gonna do the big whammy again. As you fall to the ground, Cameron, you do take the full brunt of her attack, which is 2 points of magical harm, ignoring armor. Where are you sitting at?
I mean, I'm still okay. Would I be able to use Unquenchable Vitality? And when I take arm, I can roll and potentially knock it down?
Yeah, you would absolutely be able to do that. How much harm have you taken so far?
That's the first time I've taken harm. I have 2 harm.
Perfect. So yeah, you would be able to attempt that as well. And let's see.
Wow, I'm not doing good.
You know what's better about that?
What?
I'm gonna give you a -1 on that from the premonition.
That's even worse because I rolled a 4. That just turned that into a 3. And when I fail, I take additional harm.
Yes, you do. So, yeah, when you take, let's see, kick some ass on a failure, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you basically just take the harm that they do. So, let's see. Oh, that's right. Hang on, because I'm dumb. I was misreading stuff. You're talking about your healing thing. So, here we go. On a miss, your injuries worsen. So yeah, I would say that deals an additional 2 points.
F.
You're currently unstable, which means basically every turn when you're unstable, you take 1 point of harm.
Gross.
Yeah. Let's see. I love how I rolled so bad on that, and now I can literally just go, yeah. I can straight up throw 3 negative ones at you guys. Yeah, she was trying to do the big whammy. Succeeded, but takes damage in turn. So, yeah, she's unstable as well. Olivia is unstable currently. And yeah, as she goes to like pull dark energy, you watch as the ring on her hand, which anybody who had seen Revan previously recognizes as his focus ring. She pushes dark energy from her body, erupting it forward, and just it collides. The two magical forces backlash at each other. So she's on the ground. Cam, you're injured. Face first in the dirt. Hey, Terror. You've reached individual. You've reached Kit. What would you like to do?
Oh, I'm holding the shotgun so very close.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you are.
Just twisting my head.
All right. Roll to kick some ass then.
Here we go. Been having good. Let's go. Oh, fuck. There goes.
And take a
Right.
-1.
Damn. That is 9.
9, mixed success. Okay. So you take harm, she takes harm. Cool.
I
Cool,
take
cool,
harm.
cool. So she takes 3 harm, you take 2 harm, ignoring armor. As again, just the magical backlash. And I would like you guys to know that you have dropped her through her first tier health bar. Imagine she's got multiple health bars. Because she's no longer a hunter. She's a hunt. And as the energy erupts forth from her, yeah, Terror, you take a massive hit as the 2 points of magical damage break through your defenses. And you see her shape go from from human, having been a fox, to now this anthropomorphic kitsune-like figure with a giant gaping void in her back, and just there's like this black ichor dripping from every orifice of her body at this point.
Okay. And how much harm?
You took 2 harm.
Oh, fuck.
Where are you sitting at?
I'm 2 more left.
Oh shit! Are you unstable as well?
Almost unstable.
Fuck. Yeah, because once you hit that spider mark on the
Past the 3. Past the.
yeah, then you're
Then
unstable.
I'm close to
We're-
dying. I'm in the 4.
Oh yeah, this is not going good.
It's
You know what
really
this is
not.
familiar to? This is the Mogion monster all over
Oh
again.
my god.
Wait, I'm unstable. Okay.
Yeah, so you're unstable, which means each turn you take a point of harm.
Oh, fuck. Okay. That's not good.
Kit, you healed up your 2, or you took 2 extra damage, so you're at. Oh no, that's not Kit. I'm dumb.
Yeah,
That's
I took 2 extra points.
Yeah, you're unstable. Olivia's unstable. Everybody is unstable.
Okay, I'm unfucking stable. mentally and physically at this point.
Yep.
I'm
Here's
going.
the thing. Just so you know, you can do some extra weird shit if you want. There are extra moves you can do.
Oh, fuck. I forgot.
Yeah, there are extra things you can do now.
And
I hadn't even looked at that.
do it on my next.
I want to take a look at it real quick. Where the fuck is it at?
Holy forgot about this. Goddamn.
There is Empath, Illuminated, No Limits, Past Lives, Sensitive, Trust Your Gut, or Telekinesis, Weird Science, and Phenomena.
Weird science.
Weird science.
Blame Rick and Morty for getting me back into
You know
that
what?
song.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna go with what I was originally thinking.
What are you doing?
Something stupid, probably.
Ain't that what it normally is?
Yeah. I want to, in a feat of acrobatics, I want to run at her and, like, if I can, like, flip over, grab her head, and just flip her with me, and I want to slam her on the ground.
Okay. Yeah, that's. Ooh, that's gonna be fun for you because that is absolutely kick some ass, which is roll plus tough.
We'll do one at a time. Not looking good. I mean, it can't get any worse than that, so
What'd you roll? Double ones?
I got 3 total.
Take that last -1.
Yeah, that's it.
So it definitely got worse. Yeah. So that means on a 6 or less, you just take harm. You don't get any effect. So yeah, she. As you go to grab her, she whips around, grabs your face, and instead of doing the magic force, she does life drain to try and heal herself, which it does 1 damage, ignore armor, and she just you watch as she grabs your face, and your life force seems to suck through her hand, down her arm. Terror, you can make out that on her back, the void seems to be pulling this silvery essence into her back.
I'm gonna
Oh,
try
okay.
unquenchable vitality again. For the love of God, I need something to go right. And something finally did. I rolled an 8, which isn't a fail. No. Yes, it is.
Nope.
That's a fail.
8 is a mixed success. You
It is-
roll, you heal 1 harm and stabilize your injuries.
Yeah, no, 7 and 9, heal 1. Okay.
Yeah, so it's 7 to 9 is mixed success. So you stabilize. You're stable now. You're not draining damage, and you heal up 1. Perfect. Yeah, Terror, what are you doing?
Oh, it's time to flatline.
Nice. All right. So for your signature move, roll plus tough. On a 10 plus, you do 2 harm and take 1 forward.
Hold on.
On a 7 to 9, you do 1 harm and take 1 forward. On a miss, your opponent counters the move.
My tough is 3, right?
Yeah, plus 3.
Oh shit. I have to say that's 2 6s. It's 3.
Nice. That's the best roll you can get. Yeah.
I know. I'm like, I rolled it and I was looking for my thing and I'm like,
Would you describe the flatline for us?
I'm glad something's going right for somebody
Flatlines.
here.
Flatline is the most deadly of pile drivers, and I mean and style pile driver.
Let's see.
Did you just tombstone this motherfucker?
I fucking did.
All right, so that brings her. She had previously healed up a point and was looking a little bit better, but has now been brought back 2 points into the other gauge. Oh, hang on, I did that wrong. Ryan, I was using yours as a one for Kit. So yeah, you're good. You don't take damage because your signature move does not get you hurt, but that means also your next roll, you have a +1 on the roll, regardless of what kind it is.
Nice.
Yeah, so Kit, here we go. She healed up 2. Or healed up 1. Damage back 2. Alright, perfect. And she is now unstable. So, however, as she's going to do that, Olivia just goes, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Guys, we are not looking good. I don't like this. I don't see a win here.
We need to go.
Yeah, we do. And she's going to do some big magic. So, I've given her 3 requirements. It will be a specific side effect or danger. She needs to experiment with the spell, and it's taken her time to research it. And she is going to seal Kit's divine nature, or her monstrous nature. So, with this, if I roll this right, it's a plus weird. I'm going to say that I have to roll a 12 plus because it's literally like it's big magic. So
Weird,
if I roll,
weird
if I roll a
question.
12 yeah,
Would we be able to assist her in some way? Like if one of us was to like grapple Kit.
absolutely. That is a whole fucking action you guys can do. There's literally help out, or if anyone with weird points wants to attempt to help on the spell, I will drop the thing down from a 12 plus to a 10 plus.
I was gonna say I can't do anything weird. I can hold her down or
I want to definitely help her with the spell.
Okay, so I'm going to require from Cameron, I'm going to require a plus weird as a help for the big magic. Basically, on this, if you succeed, what is going to happen is I'm going to make it that basically you're able to stabilize her in order to make it so she can like do this. So she won't heal, but she'll stabilize, and it'll drop her thing down to a plus 10 or a 10 plus.
That's an 8.
With a plus 2.
Yes.
Okay, so you have a glitch on this. It works imperfectly. I'm gonna say that in order to make it so this succeeds, you're gonna take 1 harm, ignore armor.
I'll do
Like
it.
you're fueling the spell with your life force. So that drops the tier down to a 10 plus, and then Terror, if you want to roll to help someone, I believe that specific move is it's literally help out. It's a plus cool. So if you roll a 10 plus, you get they get a +1 to the roll. On a 7 and 9, they get a +1, but you expose yourself to danger or trouble.
Okay.
And you
Good
have a
deal.
+1 on this roll because of your pile driver. So, in addition to your what is that? That's plus cool. So cool +1 and the roll.
Wow. Okay.
What'd you roll?
What is it?
That's a 6.
After the +1?
Oh, then I guess 7.
7 and 9? Okay. So she'll get the +1 to her roll, but you open yourself up to trouble. I'm going to say for this, it's literally going to be the same thing. She's trying to drain you in order to avoid getting captured. So as you go to like pin her down, she's draining your life force as well. So you take 1 harm unarmored,
Oh shit.
and she's going to. Olivia has that +1, so it'll be roll plus weird +1. So she'll have a +4 to the roll, but she's got to roll a 10 or higher to succeed.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Hang on, there's a way to this. So she rolled an 8 after the modifiers, but this just means she takes a glitch. And I think this is the perfect time for
Oh.
her to take a similar effect to her father. The problematic side effect is Olivia's going to lose her magic forever.
Oh.
So as she just, you see like dark energy spiraling around her. Magic circle forms on the ground. And the like tendrils of darkness kind of grab onto Kit, slowly pulling that monstrous soul through. As it's pulling the essence out, it kind of passes through you for a second, Terror. Just that whoop, very like ectoplasmic Ghostbusters feel. And as it
Got slimed.
spirit out, you see the dark monstrous soul of Kit, and then the almost pewter energy of Olivia as a spiritual figure appears behind her. A woman who looks like she could be Olivia's mother in spirit appears and puts her hands on her shoulders. And you see her say something, but you can't make out as the wind is just buffeting everything. And both souls pull into the ground. The spirit behind her kind of fades. And Olivia drops to her knees. Kit stops struggling, and Cameron, for the first time, you see a human Kit without a tail and without a giant hole in her back. The hole is gone.
I'm gonna go to Olivia first.
You rush over. She's breathing, but not like good deep breaths. Kind of haggard.
Alright, Terror, Pipsqueak. Let's go.
Fun fact, Pain bled out
Oh,
this whole fight. Like, his whole arm disintegrated. You think he wasn't gonna bleed out?
oh no!
Oh.
I
Like there's only so much I couldn't do. I had to give you. That was the hard choice of the fastball special. But yeah,
Would love to gone out that way.
he would have. Just you, Terror. If you had like gone up, pulled off his mask, there's just like a grin on his face of just fuck yeah. And you know this little fucker. You know he's just ecstatic that fucking worked in a real world situation. Like on stage, it makes sense. Like in the ring, you guys are fucking fighting. You're performers. But he stopped that bitch. And he's fucking living it up on the other side.
Yeah, Terror's just hugging him. And
Yeah, this is
Mask off, smile on his face, eyes closed.
this is all touching. My whole body hurts. Let's
Yeah,
go.
hey. Terror. You pass out.
I'd pass out on my low body. I don't know.
Yep. The only one who was stabilized was Cam.
Fuck me, man.
So, I'm gonna say you're not dying, but you're like critically injured. It's gonna take some hospital time to heal.
Wait, how many civilians are still in the area?
You notice there's people watching from the sidewalk.
Hey, you! Yeah, orange shirt. Mirror.
Porn shirt
Oh, porn shirt.
Orange
Yeah,
shirt.
come here.
comes over. Yeah?
Help me carry that one
Wait,
over
what-
there.
The half naked one?
No, the one where you can't see the big one, the big guy, no face.
Oh, okay, yeah. And just, I was like, you know what? It's okay. And just walks off to go like drag Terror. Fucker.
You slightly intimidating looking guy.
Some people come over and they help you.
Just get these guys back over there.
You manage to get Olivia, Kit, Pain, and Terror all into the hearse. It's impressive. There's a reason Revan trusted you with this, even over his own daughter. Because there's something to be learned from failure. Whether you understand that or not, who knows? Cameron's brain is a weird place. But you manage to find someone to hitch the van to the hearse, so that way you can bring both vehicles back. And yeah.
Here's the funny thing. Cameron doesn't have a license.
Oh, I know. I very much know that.
Sorry,
man.
Terror.
And just it takes you a while. It's only a couple hours to Revan's Rest from Payson. It takes you until like 2 in the morning.
But we make it.
But you make it. Yeah, just stop and go traffic the whole time, pissing people off on the highway. But you make it back, and Revan just goes, as he opens the hearse and goes, fuck, please tell me they're not dead.
Well, good news. They're not dead, I think. Checked for a
Question
pulse.
is, where did you put each person?
I put Terror in the casket.
Yep. Goes
Terror
to
in the
open the
casket.
casket. Fuck! Slams the casket back down. Jesus. Couldn't have warned me about that.
It was a given.
Ugh. looks in the front seat. Olivia's like passed out. I know that expression. The look on her face. That's peace. She hasn't had that since she gained my magic. Fuck. Alright. Well. Cam. Go get some rest. I'll take care of getting these guys all to the hospital, get everybody patched up.
I'm gonna go make some. I'm gonna go make some coffee first.
It's already brewed, bud.
Thank you.
I'm glad you were able to save her. I think it might be better than what she deserved, but I'm glad you were able to save her. And he just kind of like pushes the body of terror over, or of pain over, because pain was in the front seat, sits in the hearse and just backs the hearse up, heads to the hospital in Young. And with that, that's where we bring our story to a close for the night, guys.
We made it. We didn't die. Well,
Nobody
I mean,
died.
Pain died, but we didn't die.
Oh, that's true. Pain died. I love how I said nobody died. Pain died. Oh yeah, Pain died.
I mean, yeah, it's fine.
He's both.
It's just one little
Buddy
flub, just a
dead.
little one.
A little buddy. Yeah. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this session of Monster of the Week, Hunters Club. Yeah. Oh, little bubbers.
He
Little
just
puppers.
cuddles him up back there.
He's zoned.
Oh yeah, he's out. Which is funny. I didn't even give him Benadryl tonight. Normally I give him Benadryl so he sleeps. He's just pooped. He's
Safety
snoozy.
boy.
Yeah, I can just, at the edge of my vision, because we all know my vision is shit, I can just make out the rise and fall of his chest. He is definitely snoozing. But yeah, guys, just a reminder, W Energy, if you press exclamation code,
I have the
You get our-
codes right here now.
awesome. That's fucking beautiful.
I did that. I did that one in the
I
middle of
see
the.
it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Live edits.
Check out our code. Again, it is a 10% discount off your purchase, and 10% of your order comes to us. It helps the show, helps us build our setup here, helps us buy new, parts as needed, new cameras, shit like that. Slowly building up our arsenal.
That's most of us cosplay into certain things.
Yep.
Characters.
Cosplays that have to happen. Also, if you want to see someone cosplay in a specific costume, guys, you can send us money on Venmo. Also, I want you to know, Jess brought up the Venmo joke today.
She
and
did.
I'm so proud of her because she made it better. She made it so much better, and I can't tell you until next session. I can't tell you because I'm going to use it. But yeah, so be sure to check out our code. Again, exclamation code. That's a 10% discount on Dubby. They are fully stocked on all their stuff again. And they're coming out with a new flavor, which is a mango peach. And that sounds delicious. I think it's a mango white peach. I can't remember for sure.
Ooh.
But that's because I
Pretty good.
literally had to read the article off Twitter. So...
Here.
By W or Mildred's gonna come haunt you in your sleep.
She will. That thing fucking haunts me in my sleep.
Mildred's been here. You just haven't seen her.
Also, guys, please, if you want to help the show in any way, a great way to do it that gets you something back. If you do donations to Venmo, I will be opening back up my Venmo for stuff like that. The Venmo will get advantage on rolls or disadvantage on rolls. for certain players that really like tormenting, or certain viewers that really like tormenting my players. Apparently, Basie likes me hurting you guys a lot. He's not
Yeah,
here.
you do.
I'm really sad that he's not here. But Basie
Hi,
is
Daisy.
still.
Why?
Yeah, where is he? But he
Hurting
is one
us.
of our top donators. He really, really enjoys hurting you guys. But the last time he's given quite a bit to the show. It actually went towards my computer funds, so that way I had a better computer to operate with. So I actually still have to send him a shirt. So I'm going to be ordering one from my own money to make sure he gets it. But yeah, guys, Venmo is a great way to donate, help the show. Gives disadvantage, advantage, or like all kinds of little shit. $1 is advantage or disadvantage. I think it was also a draw from the Deck of Fates. You get to choose when you donate. You tell me what you want to give, and I will let my players know. There's also some other stuff that I'll be putting in. Things like for every $1, I'll give a tier of a magic item. Things like that. I think I should make it a little more expensive because of the fact that it's like legendary would only be $5.
Every $10.
Yeah, I'll say because of how fast our campaigns go, we'll keep it at like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you want to give like cool shit to the players, send money. I will literally give them whatever. You want to give them a level up, throw a couple bucks our way. Also,
Wait, does that mean I can pay you to make my stuff better?
yes, you know this is an option. I've always said this. You give me money, and I will give you shit.
Wait, I'm already subbing to the Patreon.
Damn it, you're right. You know what you get for that. Subbing to the Patreon gets you all of my homebrew materials.
I do.
So, if you want to check out all my homebrew material, like the recently released Fowlin, which is Duck People, or if you want to be a little more broad, you can be a goose person or a swan person. This is all waterfowl. So it's a race of
Even a
anthropomorphic.
platypus.
You can be a platypus because there's a platypus. I know they're marsupials. I don't care. Come at me, bro.
I want to be a quacktopus.
Quacktopus.
I want to be a quacktopus.
Listen, if you want me to kill off Pema, you can be a.
No, I like Pema. She's kind of a
We
dick.
could also. I mean, think about it. If you kill off Pema, you can just reincarnate her as a platypus. Also, there's a deck draw that lets you do just that. You're instantaneously made into a different race. So,
Oh, what if
Yeah.
card draws
Wait.
worked for Monster of the Week?
I don't know how it would have worked. I think for like advantage, I would have just given +1 forward or -1 on rolls. And I don't have a deck of fates for Monster of the Week, but you know what? I might have to make a huckster's gamble. Make a new deck just for Monster of the Week.
I should have asked about that before the game even started.
I mean, we wouldn't have been able to use that, but
I know, but it's still an interesting prospect.
yeah, I'll work on something. It probably won't be as many cards. It'll probably just be the high deck, but I'll work on it. I like that prospect. But yeah, guys, remember, we're here every Thursday, 7 p.m. Arizona Standard Time. I'm sorry that happens to be during Critical Role, but assuming it's just the one time everybody could get. So, if
You'll be hearing from my lawyers.
Hey man, you signed on for this.
Hearsay.
Listen, Amber Heard. And with that, we're gonna go, guys. We love you. We'll see you next
Objection.
week. Objection.
Objection.
Objection. Hearsay.
Listen, Johnny Depp's innocent. Go fuck yourself, people.
For Johnny. Fuck
So-
Amber Heard.
We love you guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Deuce.